Alright, man, album of the year 1996. I can play this song and not get copyright because this is an independent artist. Respect to the owner of this album and song. I'm gonna just play a moment of it. 1 second.
Spikes, hypnotic rose bush, pushing its limits with sci-fi gimmicks.
Did you hear that? A torturous melody, melodic hooks. Wait.
Spikes, hypnotic, a torturous melody.
A torturous melody. I don't even know who this rapper is actually who said this.
Melodic spikes, hypnotic.
Melodic spikes.
Rose bush, pushing.
Wait. Oh, most of you won't be watching anymore, so now I can say whatever I want. We're hitting the 1 minute mark.
Spikes, hypnotic rose bush.
Hypnotic rose bush. Pushing his limits.
Sci-fi gimmicks.
With sci-fi gimmicks.
A lie you speak.
The lies you speak. And hide your weak distance. In your mind, you know I know you're weak. I don't know who he's talking about here. Probably someone in Oakland, California that they're mad about. Even with the shield deal, the tortures breaks. Torture motherfucker. Wait for it.
Torture chamber.
The torture chamber. Torture motherfucker war. Torture motherfucker war.
It's like you striking me at the back with.
Alright.
Torture motherfucker war. It's like you striking me at the back. Motherfucker war.
This is Durga. Torture motherfucker war. Alright.
It's like
I don't want to rap this song. I kind of know this person, not really. I'm just a fan, but I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't like me at all. That's all right. When I first heard this album, I was a very impressionable, smoking weed every day, long-time hip-hop fan already. Someone gave it to me, a burnt CD in like my math class in high school. Some other white dude, some fat white dude. I don't even know his name. And he's like, here, Ray, you should have this. You would like this. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. And it was this album. It was the Grouch Nothing Changing album from 1996. So I listened a couple years later, but it doesn't matter. It came out in 1996 originally. It was super underground. So in 1996, man, commercial, regular pop music rap was amazing. It was crazy. Everything was good in 1996. Almost everything. Tupac, come on. Tupac, California Love came out that year. What's the East Coast album? I don't know. Wu-Tang Forever. That came out in 1997. But those were like major label records. So underground was cool. I liked it, of course. But at the same time, in 96, I was like, yeah, man, there's so much out there. Where am I even listening to this kind of stuff? 96, how old was I? 13, 12. I would watch Rap City and BET and listen to college radio, San Jose State University, Santa Clara University, 106 KMEL, 94.9 KYLD. I was moving around on the internet in the old days. 96, yeah, the 96 internet was out. I was mostly going like I was a big Wu-Tang head, 96. East Coast, more than West Coast, tell you the truth. All right, so this song, this guy has made a lot of music. I respect him to death. He's one of two of my favorite artists, my favorite rappers. So one is this man right here. His name's the Grouch. Pretty sure his real name's Corey. I don't know. It doesn't matter what his government name is, but his funny name is the Grouch. Funny name, rap name, like Oscar the Grouch. And I was mesmerized when I first heard this for the first time. I probably heard it before, but I listened to this full album like over and over again. Just over and over. like nonstop replay. Anyways, pretty sure I pissed this guy off. Doesn't matter. We're not gonna tell the story. I pissed this guy off. I've been to at least 50 of his shows, something like that. All right. So speaking of pissing people off, God damn it, I pissed off this guy's friend a couple years ago. I'm pretty sure. This guy's friend, who's also named Corey, who's from Los Angeles. I made a video about how I hate people from Los Angeles. So I hate LA. I always have problems with people from there. Guaranteed. And then for people from the Bay Area, it's like a problem, but like a little bit less of a problem. But LA, it's always like a big fucking bullshit problem. Oh, not always. But anyways, okay, let me focus. So I pissed this guy. That's not the story. That doesn't matter. They just did a great tour this past few weeks for Christmas, holidays time. It sold out. I had a really good friend that went to one of the shows. She called me live, and I was fucking busy, but I talked to her after. She was eating pizza or something, all drunk. Super cool girl, Amanda. I forget what city she was in. Santa Cruz, maybe? All right, doesn't matter. So I pissed off two other people, I think. Two other people recently that I really respect. My other favorite rappers. So I have a dichotomy of favorite rappers. It's like the yin-yang symbol. And they're both from my region of Earth. Not where I'm exactly from, but the Bay Area. So this guy that we're talking about here, here's his picture from 1996, I guess. Can you see it? No, not really. Hold on, let me make that bigger. So I always thought he was a white dude, but he's like a mix of races. It doesn't matter. This video's not about race. So he's from the craziest city maybe that I've ever seen in my life, Oakland, California. All right, so that's one dichotomy of hip hop, my favorite. My other favorite rapper is this fucking guy, Dre Dog, Andre Nickatina, who also an underground independent artist. You got to separate the person from the art, man. That's what I do with everything. So both of my favorite rappers, I've met them personally. I'm going to separate the person from the art. That's it. That's all I'm going to say about that. And then, so I've angered my two favorite rappers in my life, I think. Pretty sure. More than once, probably. And then I angered my favorite YouTuber, I think, the other day. I think so. Geography now? I don't know, man. I'm making everybody angry. I guess that's what I do. That's what these albums taught me to do. Okay, so my other favorite rapper, Andre Nickatina. This isn't about him. He had a good album in 1996 as well, I think. Maybe 97. Maybe, yeah, I don't know if he had an album in 96. The first album I heard from him was Unreleased. He had an unreleased album. That was the first album I was ever given by this guy, Andre Nickatina. And then this album was these total underground releases that were on cassette tapes and not widespread, you know. People gave them to me on burnt discs, so they were bootleg copies of people that are independent artists. So, you know, they got to make money, man. And they got kids, I think. Well, now they both do, yeah. I don't got no kids. So I don't know what it's like to be a father and having to get money. Anyways, the dichotomy of hip-hop, dollar. Give me a dollar. So obsessed with money, people from the Bay. They're obsessed with this. Look. Obsessed. Obsessed. What's that song? Come on, man. You fucking shit. Duh. We shouldn't be so obsessed with money. All right, so I have to focus. I'm making a video here. Sorry. I'm getting up all in my Scorpio mode. So the funny thing is, this guy who I thought was a white guy, from the craziest city, most violent, craziest city in California almost, Oakland, California, makes real conscious, nice, chill kind of hip hop where there's a lot of positive messages and it's really cool, man. It's like just what I needed a little bit. You know, I grew up, I like De La Soul, you know, Tribe Called Quest, way back in the day. Diggable Planets, Arrested Development, I liked all that kind of stuff, man. Way back. What was like the early conscious rappers. I don't know. I guess that's all of them. Stuff like that. Tribe Called Quest is a really famous one of that subgenre, I guess. Conscious rap, hip hop, where it's like positive messages. You know, nothing crazy. It's not party music either. Sometimes it could be, but it's really no dark themes. So then, Oakland is looked at as like the hard city in my area, the Bay Area, Oaktown. Fucking, I barely went to this place. I don't fucking like this going to this city, man. It's crazy. So this guy came out of there somehow as a conscious, strong human being that wouldn't go to the dark side. So then the other favorite rapper of mine, who this isn't about, Andre, we'll just call him Andre. He comes from, let's say, the more glitzy city in the Bay Area compared to Oakland. San Francisco, where my mom is born and my grandparents are from, and I had ancestors in the fucking 1840s, man. 1840s and 50s and 60s from the fucking beginning of the goddamn city, San Francisco. My I could pull up some pictures. I got pictures. I have people that were in the 1907 fucking earthquake. I got one guy, my ancestor, he was drunk. He got run over by a trolley car, killed in San Francisco. True story. So I got deep ancient roots there, man. I only spent no, that's not true. I maybe spent 2 months of my life actually sleeping in the city of San Francisco. I'm not from that city. I admit it. I know it. That's that. There's a lot of rich, old money there, white people, blah, blah, blah. They put the black people into ghettos and different neighborhoods around the city, just like all of America. So this guy comes from the famous Fillmore district, which was a bad neighborhood. Now it's gentrified. What am I saying? Bad neighborhood. Crime neighborhood, where I had guns and drugs and lots of police action and different things going on. We don't need to get into the details. But overall, San Francisco was the land of the hippies, man. It was the land of innovation and different kinds of thinking. A lot of LGBT people were there, you know, gay and lesbian and all that shit. A lot of counterculture and a lot of drugs and hippie music and rock and all kinds of shit. The Grateful Dead and Hell's Angels and all these things were in the Bay Area, all mixing and morphing together, jazz music. And so these guys are older than me by a good amount. So I was like 16, 15, 16, 17, 18 when I first started listening to them. I was like, these are my two favorite rappers. All right, so I was conflicted my whole life, man. I got to do something soon. So I grew up, with East Coast, old school rap, like the Fat Boys, and LL Cool J, and Eric B. and Rakim, and EPMD. And then old school West Coast rap. I grew up with Too Short, NWA. They had a few like the LA Dream Team. They're all from LA mostly, but some guys from the Bay Area were in the 80s. I wasn't a big fan except for Too Short, really, tell the truth. But then gangsta rap got so big and it was so dope. And I liked it so much, starting from a young age, like 8. And obviously, the way I grew up, I never really saw things in my face, dope deals. You know, I actually did, but it wasn't happening like every second of every day of my life, man. I'm not from actually, that's not true. My next door neighbor, never mind. Never mind. Holy shit, I did see this kind of stuff growing up. Okay, never mind. Anyways, it was, let's say, a safer neighborhood than Oakland or Fillmore, San Francisco, East Oakland, wherever he grew up. I forget where. I fucking don't want to go to Oakland. I don't want to live there ever. They just don't vibe with me, man. You see how I make people angry? Everybody's always getting angry. What? Everybody hates on Raymond. I should make a new sitcom. Not everybody loves Raymond. Everybody hates Raymond. Everybody hates me. Oh, I love it. It's great. So, these guys, the Grouch, we'll stick to the Grouch. His lyrics are so profound. He's such a good live performer. This guy's everybody should look into him. Buy some albums, buy some shit from him. Go to his shows. I bought all the albums he had, and then I lost them all. They got stolen from me by some fucking tweaker. Robbed my car in Campbell, California, and they're gone forever. But now I could go on YouTube and look at them. Free YouTube. But, you know, artists have to get paid. I understand. I'm hot in here. I'm in India still. All right, let's listen to this song. So, gangster rap, I love it. The shootings and the killings and the drug dealing and everything was interesting for me to hear about. The stories that they told. It was like a story weavers. Fuck them bitches and I fucking rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Never hesitate to put it on his back. All that kind of shit. Fucking boys in the hood are always hard. They come talking that shit, they'll pull your car. Ain't nothing right but to be legit. Don't test me, boy, cause I ain't said shit. I love that song. 1987. That song, I heard that song. Eazy-E. I'm not lying, man. This is a straight podcast episode number 4. Look at all these pens. I got all this crazy experience of my life, and everyone hates on me so hard that nothing gets done. Now I'm 41. I'm looking at a picture of Greece on my computer. I could go to Greece. Oh, by the way, happy Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody in Russia, Georgia, Ukraine. It's the Orthodox Christian Christmas today. That's a whole different story. January 7th. Did you know that? I bet you fucking didn't. All you fucking Bay Area people. So I've been exiled from the Bay Area by the Santa Clara County courts. I can never live there again. My home area. And I will never live there again. So everyone is always about their turf, their neighborhood, their little spit of land and somewhere around the world. Fuck that. I'm not about that. I'm not even about California. I'm not about none of that shit. I'm from the whole world. Russia, Greece, China, Africa, Argentina. I'll go anywhere, baby. I'll be accepted somehow. Probably makes a few people angry, like I usually do, but I'm never, ever, ever, ever going back to my home city. But I got love for it forever, for sure. Like Steph Curry Warriors. All right, so let's play this song. Finally, we're getting to it. 17 minutes in. Oh, wait, the main part of the story. God damn it. All right, so I always say I never traveled internationally until I was 34, but that was by myself. One time, I went with my family. My dad had a fucking business meeting or something in Ireland. And it was my first international trip. I was 18. The basketball season died. My grandfather died while I was there. That was kind of fucked up. He had Parkinson's, which was also fucked up. But I was there, and this is a crazy fucking story, man. God damn. All right, my basketball season just ended. I was 18. And I went straight to Dublin, Ireland. And before I got on the plane, I had my Discman, and I took methylphenidate pills, MDMA, ecstasy, fizz, whatever you want to call it, MDMA. I took 2 or 3 of those on the ride to the airport. So I was honking. See, someone else is mad out there. Bow! On the ride to the airport, San Francisco airport, to fly first to London and then to Dublin, Ireland. So on the plane, I was on one, man, and I was playing music in my headphones, walking around. My family now knows I was high as hell on that plane ride. It was incredible. I'll never, ever, ever forget it. And the main part of that journey was this album. I listened to it at least 10 times on the flight. No, it could have been 10 times. At least 3 times. What's a flight? 9 hours, 12 hours, something like that. And I didn't sleep the whole time. Everyone else was sleeping and snoring and drinking beer and whatever, eating. I was on one and I was listening to this. And the big dichotomy is, of course, so my other favorite rapper, Nickatina, he's more into the dark themes and the hood stuff and the drug dealing and, you know, bitches and pimps and that kind of shit, which I totally respect, man. I'm not a hater. So that's the thing. When you're a rap fan, you have to choose one or the fucking other. You're either a gangsta person, and then the people that aren't gangstas, such a silly word with the A, or a mob music, they call it in the Bay Area, mobsters. They were like wannabe Italian mafia people. So if you choose that side. That's your path. You're on that side forever. Anyone who's not a gangsta, mobster, mob music is a square. Or like, you know, I don't know what they call it, man. Something like that. A lame. Someone that's a weird, what do they call it? A weird N-word. I'm not gonna say the N-word. A weird nigga. That's what they called people that made conscious rap. So it was fucked up because whoever was the gatekeeper of the gangster world, these fucking idiots, whoever, I don't know. I'm calling them idiots. I don't give a fuck. They missed a huge opportunity where they could have organized both sides, the conscious rap and the gangster rap, and made some kind of fusion. Like there was a few people that tried to do it, but it never like clicked because you had to join one side or the other. It was so crazy. All right, check out my calendar really quick. Pick my nose. Sorry. Bad air in India. I got fucking pollution nose all the time. What do I got to do something now? All right, very soon. So let's just go through the years. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All those years, a good 20 years, it was one, you're the gangsta, or two, you're the conscious. You pick one side. And I saw that and I was like, I'm not picking no motherfucking side. I like both. I'm fucking down with fucking Eazy-E, and I'm down with Black Sheep, or I don't know, Q-Tip. I'm down with Mobb Deep, and I'm down with Del the Funky Homo Sapien and Hieroglyphics. I'm down with 3-6 Mafia. I'm down with, I don't know, Skilo. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was I don't know, man. So it was a thin line, and it was just so crazy because I think the record labels were like playing this game. They're like, ooh, make them choose a side, and we'll sell a bunch of albums to these people, and we'll sell a bunch of albums to these people, and then all these people will be influenced, and they'll act like this way, and they'll act that way. And actually, the gangsta side, there's a sinister, weird story that I heard. Actually, I watched a podcast. So they had this meeting in LA where a bunch of cops were there, police officers and FBI people and record executives and a bunch of people, and they basically were like, we got to get behind this gangsta stuff because you know how many people we could arrest that will be influenced? It's fucked up, but it's true. It was like a CIA black ops. And then like they were like, all right, this is probably what happened. They were like, all right, we're gonna get the gangsta guys to be homophobic and to be, you know, misogynistic and really fucking crazy sexually and twist people's minds up. And then we're gonna get them to hate the other side, the people that want to be chill and non-violent and stuff like that. And they're gonna hate each other. It's gonna be this big competition, and it's fucking crazy. I like saw it when it was happening, and I was just like, damn, man, this is kind of crazy, but I love this music. I love all sides. So sometimes I would listen to someone like X-Rated, this guy that was in prison for shooting someone's mother that he had beef with in Sacramento, California. Most gangster rapper I think there is. Supposedly that happened. That's what he got arrested for and did prison time for. But then I would listen to stuff like this at the same time, on the same day, in the same room, in the same car, in the same headphones. So I'm flying high in Dublin, listen to this, and this whole album's great, but I was gonna do another one about how he questions like Christianity, but I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna do this one, and I think he only has one verse. I'm not even gonna rap it, I don't think. Let's just listen to it. YouTube is free. I know people got to make money. It's a weird world out there, but you guys that are generation what, X, born in the 60s, 70s, 80s, you guys made a lot of money. My generation, we didn't make any money. We bought your fucking albums. And now what are we supposed to do, man? I don't want to be like, give me money, I want money, money, money. I'm all about cash, cash, putting the cash up to your ear and dumb shit like that. I'm not doing that shit. Fuck that. Where's my dollar? I've lost it. Fool. This guy's part Chinese. That's cool. All right, so this song is about non-violence. And it's about how mob and gangster music took over the rap world that they were a part of in 1996. And how people, not everybody, but lots of people just couldn't see through the lines, man, that got involved in that kind of stuff. Yeah, let's use this dollar instead. How about a rupee? Indian rupee. Mahatma Gandhi, he was a peaceful guy, right? All right, here we go.
Strike me in the back with the chain.
All right. So it's like a metaphor. It's like the rap that's really violent, and mob and gangster music is like a monster, and it's after, and it has a voice in the song. It's really crazy, actually.
It's like you strike me in the back with the chain.
It's like you strike me in the back with a chain.
And I react with pain. That's my only sense of feeling, you silly.
And I react with pain as my only sense of feeling, you silly. Yeah, so it's like you hear shit like rat-a-tat-tat, I'm gonna bust your ass, I'm gonna fucking shoot you in the streets. I just got blocked on Facebook because I had a violent remark towards someone that was doing something homophobic about the San Francisco 49ers. They had a meme on, and I said we're coming to San Francisco and get your ass shot. I said on Facebook, I don't mean that. All right, that's not what I mean. It's like a video game, man. It's like this music. It's like horror movies and action movies. Why am I always the bad guy? People always get mad at me. I don't give a fuck. Call me the blow job. Call me a jock. Call me white. What did you fucking? I don't care. I don't care anymore. I got been called everything under the sun. If a faggot, whatever. All these bullshit things, man. Get the fuck out of here. I don't care about any of you anymore. I really don't. I'm 41 years old now. You motherfuckers are like 50 and 60 years old, man. That were above me in the music world. And I'm not even in the music world. I'm just talking shit, and I'm a fan. I'm a super fan. All right, I admit it. Super fan. I've listened to probably 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 different rappers rap before. Something like that in my life. Maybe 10,000. Who knows? 20,000, 50,000. All right, here we go.
I await the restart of my life and plan an escape. Damn to evade of constant torture. I want to abort.
So he's saying, I'm in a land of constant torture. I want to abort, which means like living in Oakland around all that mob music. And man, God, 95, 96, the Bay Area gangster music was so good, dude. It was so good. It was so dark and evil. It was amazing. But he obviously didn't like it because he's got a good heart, man. You know, maybe he was raised right. I don't know. I was supposedly raised right. I was by my parents. I just didn't listen, man. This is what I was listening to, music. Oh, all right, here we go.
From the sport of rap and bring it back to more than that. But the whip.
From the sport of rap, I want to bring it back to more than that. So he wants to bring it back to more than it just being evil, death, destruction, selling drugs, hurting women. That kind of thing.
Goes crack and the whip goes crack.
But the whip goes crack. But the whip goes crack. Just like the Hindu people with the god on their head that walk around with the kids and they ask for money. They crack the whip off. I've seen that shit. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. No, I'm not going to turn on the fan because you won't be able to hear me. All right.
Contact is made with my ears and tears fall.
The contact is made with my ears and my tears fall. So obviously in the Bay, in Oakland, he probably never cried in public. You can't. That's the first time I ever saw a gangster cry. Didn't ask, didn't wonder why. Every human, no matter how hardcore you are, has got feelings, man. You get sad, man. There's no denying that. All right, so that's what the Grouch is saying here.
Shackles around my legs make my world appear small.
Shackles around my legs make my world appear small means like that he's shackled in the situation where he's forced to be around all this evil stuff. Like he can't get away from it.
It's not, and I got the globe to cover when I break out, take out MCs by the dozens because the champions are fake bouts.
So he basically said there, I don't know exactly what he said, but it was like, I'm gonna get away from this and take out MCs, which are different rappers that are like, he thinks are whack, which rap about guns and bitches and stuff, and just take them out while it's escaping. Get out, clear the path, get away from me, yeah.
And about the torture I received, you can't believe the uncreative ways that they tried to make me bleed, but
this has happened to me too. You can't believe the uncreative ways that they tried to make me bleed. Look at me, dressed in pink, got the messy jersey on, 41 years old. I made it through all you torturous, crazy motherfuckers, man. I knew when I met someone that I really didn't want to deal with, and I knew when to get out of a situation, almost always.
the cover when I break out, take out MCs by the dozens because the champions are fake bouts.
Oh, they're champions of fake bouts, so they're like so cocky and they think they're champions, but he said that it's a setup boxing match. Wow, that was really good.
And about the torture I received, you can't believe the uncreative ways that they tried to make me bleed, but nevertheless I can't bear the stress longer.
Nevertheless, I can't bear the stress longer.
Surrounded by the enemy and it's oblivious I will conquer.
Surrounded by the enemy, but it's oblivious, I will conquer. So he's surrounded by people that are hating on him. Sound familiar? I don't know. Yes, because at the time, when I was 18 years old listening to this, I went through this crazy situation at my high school, and everyone went from loving me to being, because I was like a basketball star and a Swede and other things. I was getting all this love, and then something happened where everybody stopped. I was cancel culture, an early form of cancel culture. I deserved it, but still. You can never escape me. It's like Satan. Torture, motherfucker, what? Torture. So that part is from Wu-Tang, Method Man, really slowed down from 36 Chambers. Wow, that's a great sample. Torture, motherfucker, what? So at the time, of course, I knew that. I was a huge Wu-Tang fan.
Torture,
Motherfucker, what?
Now how much can a man take? You greet me with a handshake, but really want to stab me in the ear, stand clear.
Now how much can a man take? You greet me with a handshake, but really want to stab me in the ear. That's what he said, which has happened to me. How many times can I imagine? So many. That's why I had this rule. If I knew someone was a drug dealer or some kind of criminal person, I would give them a fist bump instead of a handshake every time. It was my own personal code. If I knew, yo, bro, what's up? Bam, bam, bam. Other than that, yo, we good. Or, basketball friend. Yeah. Handshake. But if I knew you were a drug dealer involved in some kind of crazy shit, which I was too a lot. So I'm not innocent. I'm not like a Christian saint. I'll give you a dap instead of a handshake.
Can a man take? You greet me with a handshake, but really want to stab me in the ear, stand clear. The fear fucks my head up when I sleep.
The fear fucks my head up when I sleep. So I always thought he said the beer fucks my head up when I sleep. So either or. The fear, the beer, the fear, the beer, the fear, the beer. It goes together, right? The fear, the beer fucks my head up when I sleep.
Counting BPMs instead of sheep. I beat your motives in the...
I'm counting BPMs instead of sheep. So beats per minute, which is your heart. See my heart right now. I'm getting all hyped up. That's beating pretty fast. And hip hop, you organize the beats and everything into the little loops and beats per minute. And then techno music is a lot faster. Like they like in fucking the world in Europe and shit. In India, they like techno music. I'm not a hater. I like techno too. I'm telling you, I'm not a hater on anything. I'm not choosing your side though. I'm not choosing any side. Ever. All right.
My sleek style.
I'm just some punk. I know. 10% battery. Oh shit, I gotta get through this song.
Combined to fight off lines that you speak, and I'll freak beats like yours into something more unique, but still you.
I'll freak things like yours into something more unique. So that means he'll go on the gangster rapper's beat and rap over it himself and make it better.
And you want to rape my mind and my taste.
And you want to rate my mind and my tape. So he's saying the people that are into gangster music would rate his album low because they're like, oh, this guy's weak. This guy's a square. This guy ain't down with the shit.
Really need to be doing is rewinding my tape.
What you really need to be doing is rewinding my tape, which I was on that airplane on 2 or 3 or 4 ecstasy pills flying across the ocean. I rewinded. It was a CD at the time, but I listened to this album over and over and over on that airplane.
Escape the punishing. Come and bring it.
It was like magic in my ears, man. It was crazy. The beats, really, not the lyrics, but it was like, oh, I can't explain it.
7 is your Walkman. It's not a lot of talking. It's not about me or my jocking. You can rock that shit for over 1 million times and see it. Stress free, no strings attached. I guarantee it. So be it. And in the suffering.
And the suffering, yeah. No more suffering. Think about all the rappers have died. Because they have health reasons, or violence, or drug addiction. Like classic rock, hippie times, it's a genre of death. The artists die a lot. Including 2 that I really wish I met, or I met one of them, but I wish I talked to more and were able just to say, like, give them the fist pump, like it used to do with drug dealers in my neighborhood when I knew they were a drug dealer. What up, man? Mac Drain, the Jacket. 2 guys that's rapped about a lot of violent topics, but were incredible people. They both are dead now. Violent deaths. All right. Torch, motherfucker, what? Here we go. I got my strap. I got these bullets. It's never going to end. I got my strap. I got these bullets. It's never going to end. So I want to tell you something, actually. I have a acquaintance that is an Army Ranger. I'm not going to say his name at all. He told me one time, after he went through boot camp and Army and everything, he said, I'm drinking what, Oroville water? Where did I get this from? I'm taking some herbal pills. Where did I get these from? I guess I'll take them. He told me, rappers who say that they're soldiers, he said, that is the ultimate disrespect to the United States military. Like Master P, no limit soldiers, and that they wear like the camouflage. And I always thought that was cool. I like that. But when he told me that, I was like, damn, that's kind of true, right? Like, think about if a bunch of gangster dudes, gangster rappers and their friends went up against the U.S. Army or U.S. Marines, like if it was like a battle. They might take out some guys from the Army and Marines. Most likely, they probably could, depending on how many there were. It's not a police thing. Let's just put them in a random desert, like in Yemen. Take a bunch of the most hard gangster rappers, give them, and they get to take their own guns. And then drop off with minimal technology. We don't want drones involved, but just with firearms. A bunch of Marines or like Navy SEALs or Army Rangers. Drop them in the desert in Yemen and have them go at it. That would be cool. I would watch that. Like a gladiator games. I would want to see how many would die on each side. That would be really interesting. It's like 50 on 50, something like that. Or 20 on 20, 10 on 10. 5 on 5. Let's make it like a basketball game. 5 versus 5. 5 guys from the same gang or something, and 5 Army Rangers. Or Navy SEALs. Let's make it Rangers. Rangers versus 5 guys from Oakland from the same criminal organization. Let's do it. 5 on 5. Drop you off in the desert in Yemen. No nobody else is watching. All right, it's like an arena, like the Thunderdome in Mad Max. That shit would be fun to watch, man. I would watch that shit. Oh, no, okay, no. The gangsters are more used to urban environments. So let's drop them off in the city in Yemen. That's cleared out, you know. There's nobody there anymore. Clear out all the family, clear out all the people, like a city that nobody's in, and have them go at it 5-on-5. Urban warfare, going inside houses. Nah, fuck it, leave the people there. The families and the kids and everything. 5 gangster dudes from Oakland and 5 gangster dudes from the U.S. Army Rangers, which are not gangsters, right? They're upstanding citizens or soldiers. That would be cool. All right, I gotta get through this song. Torch your motherfucking what? Torch your motherfucking what? Torch your motherfucking what? Torch your motherfucking what? That's the end of the song. This is hot. And it's like a nice little piano beat. There's so many more good songs in this album. It's crazy. I got a little bit of time right now. Let's play another song. Not the whole thing, but maybe just part. Language. Yeah, let's just play part of each one. So this is how it starts. Blackie. Oh no. Oh, I love this.
If a man does not keep pace with his companions,
if a man does not keep pace with his companions,
perhaps it is because he hears.
Perhaps it is because he hears
a different drummer.
A different drummer.
Let him step to the music which he.
Let him step to the music in which he hears. However measured, and however far away, or far away. This is how the album starts, though. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God, so imagine tripping. You're high, hallucination, hallucinated stimulant drug. 18 years old. Listen to that. And just hit me home, man. So this song is really good. So this one is featuring his friend Eli Blackie, who teach you how to walk. That's such a weird thing. Eli's a dope guy. He's someone from Los Angeles that I like. I think he's cool. Probably doesn't like me either. This verse is so good. Alright, this is called Grouch's Prayer.
But I just want to know, don't you believe in God anymore?
Well, my faith is gone. To answer your question, yes, I do believe in Jesus. Yes, I do believe in God. But do I love them?
But do I love them? So this is questioning Christianity.
I'm lost upon this voyage
and I'm searching for truth.
They told me to
Believe, but I want to see the truth. So I was raised Catholic, so I hit home. WW, West Side. Civilization, Lost in Time. It's a good one. Not the best song on this album, though. Get It Right. Oh, this song's really good. Hold on, let's go to the middle.
Doesn't play my music. I hate someone with power who's a coward, so we don't use it.
I hate someone with power who's a coward, so he abuses it. Oh man, amazing. All right, this one is featuring Eli. This song is incredible.
Big shots.
Whoever played the piano on that is amazing.
Even though society's trying to confine me, I escape with my mind, body, and soul. Ready to unload for the whole pile.
Song's crazy.
No one's got your back, only react when
But no one's got your back.
Necessary and useful with a youthful approach. I keep my head straight and scope out the conditions. Live my rendition of a tight-ass run. Living legend, Sidle P, it's like united we climb.
Crazy. All right, next one. Think Twice. This is a great skit.
All right, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Great little skit about making fun of white kids like me that like rap are talking about it. Making fun of people like me. Make fun of me all you want. I love it. I'm the one to make fun of. Yep. You know it. And all the people like me, your biggest fans. This is a great song. But listen to this beat. God, if I had big speakers. Make fun of us. We're your biggest fans. You hate us, I know. We're a bunch of losers. Take your mark. Oh, this song's so
I watch
good.
good fortune circulate through
The
many
speed
lives.
is
It
crazy.
never seems to hit the ones who really, really try. Still we die just to attain it. The faith you can't contain it. You can't predict the ones that luck will hit and still
Alright, so this is featuring Lucky I Am and someone named Eclipse 427. I don't know who that is, but
run the ground, draw land. I draw my
don't know who that rapper is.
Cross some real so unstable. Questions of my ability to function in
Los Angeles guy.
like I'm black and
Lucky I Am PSC 3.0. Respect. Alright, oh, this is another really good one. Rap is senseless now. Most rapturous weak. So he was hating on rap at the time.
Whoever you was in this world, you were eligible. You could be telling the whole planet you were big. As long as you rhyme that with trigger figures.
Hindsight is 2020, but it's so good. All of rap and hip hop was so good in 1996. All of it, in my opinion. Oh, every song I can find something good about. Every single one. So he was hating on it at the time. That's so crazy. All right, Torture. We just listened to that one. Car troubles. Yeah, I've had lots of car troubles. This is a story about your car in the Bay Area getting. Fuck the Bay Area and their cars, man. The cars, not the people. Bay Area. All the car traffic and everything. Fucking money schemes. And this is another, the Sands of Life. Wow. And then the last song is The Enchanted, also with Lucky I Am. So Sunspot wasn't on this album. Causing ripples in time.
Can you feel the magic? We have it bottled and stored.
I'm just randomly finding parts here. All right, I gotta go. That was a long one. The Grouch. Peace, respect. Andre, peace, respect. All of the San Francisco Bay motherfucking area and everyone born in all 100 cities like me. Peace and respect. My roots go back to the Bay. Here, maybe I can find that really quick. Do I have time? Yes, I have time. My roots go back to the Bay, like Bay Terrace. Before any of you rappers, man. All right, let's find a picture real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna find a good picture. So I know if you're an African American black person, that's a whole different situation. You know, your ancestors were slaves. I'm sorry about that. You can't change history though. It's not my fucking fault. God damn it. Me personally. So that's a whole different thing. But then a lot of people moved to the Bay Area for all kinds of reasons, working in the shipping industry in World War II. A lot of black people moved there during that time. A lot of Mexican and Asians and all kinds of people, man. All right, I'm gonna find a picture of one of my earliest San Francisco known living ancestors that lived in San Francisco. A lot of my family was from the mountains of Northern California.